we're gonna lose. Chat, ready, we gonna lose.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Sells the play fake. Wants to throw on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
Long way to go on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Fires to the right. Good coverage to knock that pass away.
This is the matchup everyone was excited to see in this football game, and it doesn't take long to get to it. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback taking a shot, and early on, it's the corner who wins, knocking it away for the income.
They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on fourth down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Got to make the play on fourth. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and first play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Lets it fly. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Second and long here. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Escapes the pressure going right. And he makes the catch, but he can't stay in bounds. That'll be incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. Another incompletion on third down. Drops back on first down. The throw.
You got to score him, niggas. How was I this? Let's keep it up front. What? Don't me got hit this fella. Ray popping on top of my head.
It's inside. It's Young. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Now, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They'll need 3 yards here on 3rd down to keep this opening drive alive. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And good use of the hands from the defense. Straight ahead, it's Young. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. The fake wants to throw. Moving to his left. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Release to the back. This time it's complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Out wide right, it's Griffin. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And he gets rid of it.
And these coaches have these plays.
Play action on 1st down. Rush is on. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Long way to go on 2nd down. Was to pass. Couldn't set his feet.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 3rd. Sells the fake. They're all over him. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. 2nd and long here. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Throws to the tight end. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Right side, it's Perez. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Notre Dame lines up quickly. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. On play action. Throws to the wideout. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Making the adjustment on the play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You can just start to sense the frustration.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. And they get to the quarterback. Sells the run, looking to pass. Looking down the middle. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Unloads to the wideout. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
And that is absolutely not a surprise. Great job by the defense. And what did they do? They doubled. Palmer, you got a #1 receiver out wide that we know they're going to force feed. How do you take it away? How do you send those double teams? What kind of coverages do you mix up? But a lot of attention early on that young man.
Yeah, and I think for the quarterback, David, that's one you just got to give that one to the defense and say, good call. You doubled my best receiver. I got to go somewhere else with the football. You're going to get opportunities to throw this guy the ball. He's one of the best in the entire country. You just got to be a little bit more selective and find those one-on-one matchups.
On the run, it's Young. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Long way to go on second down. He'll set up to throw. With the catch, it's Marshall. And he's brought down after a nice gain. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That's the big sophomore tight end who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on him. Fresh center downs going to the air. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Second and long here. Fires to the big fella. Ace to grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback. He's changing the play. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Unloads it downfield. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Got room on the return. He's at the 40. Finally brought down, but what a play. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid.
He's going to take a shot. Goes high to pull it in. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
First play of the game, they're trusting their quarterback to take a shot. He got the coverage he wanted. He found his one-on-one matchup, and his guy made a play. You cannot start better than that, fellas.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Quick give. It's Young. Taken down. At the end of that play, there is still a member of the Fighting Irish down on the field. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the... Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Making the adjustment. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Got his man. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Got it. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Oh, pressure's coming. He'll try to do it himself. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Trying to pull his way in. And they will score. Snap on first down, wants to throw.
Ah, fucking Route 49.
Up to 14. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll... The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Finds his tight end. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost it.
Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Tells to run, wants to pass. Got it. And they knock him down there with nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Wasting no time slinging it around. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Quickly out to the tight end. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Dumps it to the back. Out wide right, it's Young. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion giving them a fresh set of downs. And they can't make the connection. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He's looking to throw. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking for the edge. He'll toss it. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the fumble goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Actually picked up yardage on the play. We've reached a break. Clemson has the lead. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move. He'll pull it down and run. At the 45, on his way. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked. From the gun, it's Young. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Left side is Marshall. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. From the gun, looking for a man. Big fella moving. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese. And you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Right inside. It's Young. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. 2nd down, going to throw it. Hauls it in. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Perez. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Sells to run, looking to pass. Finds his man. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw again. Moves to his right. Fires to the wideout. Nearly intercepted.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
From the gun on 3rd down. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there.
They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. And it looks as if this one's going to carry. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Off-play action. Here comes the heat. Gets rid of it. Out wide right, it's Perez. Lots of room to run. The 10. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
What a great play call offensively. Taking the shot, you flip the field, and now you better get those red zone play calls ready and done.
Looking to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll go to the air. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
Faces. Suicide. 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 I mean, no suicide. 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 These niggas don't kill me, so they see me step. These niggas don't kill me, so they see me step. These niggas don't kill yourself. Suicidal. Diamond. Suicidal.
Changing the routes with his receiver.
Suicidal. Diamond. Suicidal.
Dropped back on first down. He's
Suicidal.
brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Chris center down's going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Young.
What the fuck is that?
Sometimes it's not about fancy play design. It's about getting the ball and letting it play.
Is that you singing?
Running backs being so good at that. You know they're going to catch you. There's so many ways to use it, but exactly. Get it to them.
I'm gonna throw ain't this say suicide.
And this defense is
Suicide.
half a beat
Suicide.
behind. They just can't quite keep up.
Suicide.
They got it down to
No suicide.
He picked up a big
I just
chunk of
suicide.
yards there, and there will be Irish
Look at I'm
chants
still on
going
the
in
floor,
stadium.
nigga. Ref ain't calling shit. Nigga, that's a 40-yard hit while being thrown, bro. I'm a freshman, bro.
This offense can really explode and take off to a new level.
Stinson, bro.
Notre
That's
Dame
how that's
ready
just
to
I'm
go
gonna
with
pull up
another
for you,
first down.
bro.
How long? Oh my god!
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And what a nice ball. You can see it. Season
Yo,
early
what
going
talk
around,
about a
blazing out in
fucking
front,
loaf of
catches
bread
the ball,
bullet,
nice
bro.
job
Hold
catching
on.
the ball, and then doing what? Getting upfield, not running out of bounds, not getting pushed out, not getting tackled. Nice job after the catch, getting vertical, getting to the end zone.
Oh my god, look at this shit. He was triple covered. Nigga, I still gave him that shit. Huh? Nah. Nah, my name not on the back, bro. What you talking about?
Looking for the time of the extra point. And they did tack on that
You said
extra point,
15?
no problem.
Alright, let me know. My old boy might be
Has
outside.
the ball and ready to get moving. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement
So many
the
demons in
defense's
my
good work by taking the lead
nigga.
here.
So many demons in my sleep.
Ripping off a yardage, they got down to the 41 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
Right down the middle. That's reeled in. It's Griffin. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back.
Smoking play the game?
Snap on first down, wants to throw.
Yeah, but he's coming to me.
Shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the
Well, I
scoring
guess I'll take the
opportunity.
game in the
At
garage.
the end of that play, there is still a member of the Fighting Irish down on the field. Long way to go on second down.
Oh, let me pause the music. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Are you gonna go live?
I've been live this whole time.
I know. I didn't know if you stopped it. I lost it when I was outside. I popped in. I saw you like playing like something else.
Hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
So I was what?
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a
It's
negative
probably like
play,
when I was like choosing the
knock them
people
out
on
of field goal
level.
range.
Throws to the wideout. Perfect timing on the hit to keep it from making.
This is like the worst shot of my life. Literally.
What happened? It was all so good a couple minutes ago.
Off play action on first down. Buying time to his right. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket, trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
I bought this specific soap for him. I didn't know
He'll throw again after the incomplete.
looking for the soap shoes.
Unloads to the
I soap.
wideout. Right side, it's Bless. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down to the 42. Notre Dame explosive in the passing game. Let's see what they do here.
I didn't at all. And I was like, I don't remember this in my suitcase. I don't remember seeing this in my
Throws
suitcase.
to the tight end.
You bring this
It's Marshall. Ripping off a good chunk.
You actually not going to this be
Set up with a first down.
It's just
Here's
like
this
over
offense
again.
with a fresh set of downs. Hits the hole. It's Young. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. They put the brakes on it.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the ball the other direction, not outside. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for attack.
And this is dropped.
like the worst person in the world.
Exactly.
I really don't appreciate that because when it was to my you know, you're making a brag situation on my graduation party. Like,
Running inside. It's Young. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running a football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
it's like, oh, you know, it's USA with your back.
2nd down in the air. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. He is in. Take.
You go in there and get fucking dressed. So I want to make something vibrating about. Yeah, I really am so proud.
Going up top.
There's barely anybody here.
Myers to the
I'm still
wideout.
literally hot.
Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. It got into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw one first.
I really used to believe it's so hard.
He'll get rid of it. Out wide right, it's Young. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
You just see how it's fit.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first
This
down.
is about how hard it is.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. 2nd and long here.
Yeah.
I was good initial.
They just keep firing.
Like,
Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. 3rd and long, coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play.
this is like, oh, you guys gonna see check when you come back.
And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd.
I was like, yeah, I hope so.
Great place to start for this offense. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Drops back on first down. Still looking to his right. Turns it upfield. He's down at the 37. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Makes the catch. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Touchdown, Notre Dame! He got it right inside the pylon.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area...
Yeah, hair still looks good.
Definitely getting ready. Like it was trouble.
Here come the Irish back on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in this.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards.
And they've got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. Look at this. Here they go. No huddle.
Gonna let it fly. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the... Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Sets his feet. It's Denson. Under pressure. He... First play of this drive. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. Boy, he looked as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground.
Offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
Notre Dame right back to the line. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Wants to throw on 3rd down. It's incomplete, but I don't think it's going to matter. There's a flag at the line of scrimmage, and it looks as if the defense was offside.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
That's one thing about this defense. They've got some dudes in the back end that can cover, and they can hang with some of these intended targets. Nice job swatting that one away.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Timed it perfectly to knock him free and forces the 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't not tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
And and they come up with a huge pick.
Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
You know, if you're going to defend the slant route, you've got to be physical near the line of scrimmage. You saw that on defense there.
They don't need a bunch on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young. Just smothered on the play.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Right side, it's Griffin. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
Back to pass on second down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Flies to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a second and long.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Fresh set of downs going up top. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Notre Dame lines up quickly. Now from inside the red zone. Turns it upfield. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. He wants to throw it again. Got it! Touchdown! Fighting Irish! And that one will give him the lead. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did. So that was a 10-play.
All right, fellas.
Notre Dame comes onto the field.
This is
ready
the
to go to
drive.
work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown.
We lost.
Over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. From the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Griffin. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Offense in a bunch formation.
Let's keep clock, shall we?
Hits inside. It's Young. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The penalty pushes the offense back for this second down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Nice play to knock that one down.
And those corner routes, those quarterbacks need to throw the ball with some air and put it towards the sideline away. defender. You can tell a little bit maybe underthrown. The defender doing a good job sticking with the play, getting his hand on the football, and getting the deflection.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down.
Man,
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
that is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on 1st down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on 2nd down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this team.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge... They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fresh center downs going to the air. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. They'll go back to the air on second down. And he gets it away.
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the first down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the 4th down manageable to give yourself an opportunity to keep pushing the ball down the field and give yourself a...
They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. Making the adjustment on the play. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Spits it out to the back. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. They kept that drive alive, but still ground to cover here on 1st down.
Obviously, that was important. Got to get the first down. Now we got to get some chunk plays, get this ball across the 50, and get in scoring position.
Gets a hand in there and breaks it up. It's incomplete, but wait, there is a flag down on the play. The forward pass used to be illegal in football. That one still is. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on 2nd down. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll pull it down. He makes the grab and gets out of bounds, saving the time, but not enough for the 1st down, and desperation 4th down coming. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Snapped on 4th down. Drop.
How could you hate me? Oh, because I made it.
Out of the
fuck are you doing?
To the right. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Straight ahead, it's Young. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. 3rd down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving.
All right. Oh, okay. Oh, nah. I got close, and he dropped that shit.
Just got rid of that one.
Yeah, he dropped it, so I just closed out.
Throw for it there on 3rd down.
Yeah, it's all eyes, man. But it's like they doing way too much out there.
1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Pulls it in. It's Marshall. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a 1st down.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense.
Upstairs he's got it. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Irish, after the chunk play through the air, back to the line. Move to his right. Rolling, throwing, looking right. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room, couldn't. Here come the Irish, back on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short game, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Back open in the middle. He's going to come up about 5. Wants to throw one first. Tosses it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. He won't have enough for the 1st down as the defense able to... Tells to run, wants to pass. Flush to the left. They get to him as he throws. Just had to get rid of him.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
Look out! Slings it downfield. Out wide right, it's Perez. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Selling the fake. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Got it inside the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Clemson calls it 2nd timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. He's got the tight end. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Irish! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Just like ball.
Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Rush is on. Makes the grab. It's Young. Gets it out to the 22 before going out of bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble. On 1st down from their own 22s. Sells to run, looking to pass. In traffic, it's Griffin. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick give, it's Young. Driven back.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
2nd down, gonna throw it. He's gonna take off. Still running at the 40. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Leaves it in his belly. Turning it on. He's past the mark. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance, and right here just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense. This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in crease now. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4. From the gun, it's Young. Not much he can do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker has really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They're all over it. Just gets rid of that one.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Fresh set of downs going up top. Escapes the pressure to his right. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense is really bad.
Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the 2nd level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
Drops back on 1st down. Oh, pressure's coming. Finds his back in the middle. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Play action on 1st down. Buying time to his right. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Throws to the tight end. He got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires into the end zone. Fires into the end zone, incomplete.
Man, it looked like this offense was going to get in the end zone for sure. Was going to get a touchdown, but how about the defense bowing up, getting a sack, forcing an incompletion. Big third down coming here.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Got to run it now. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Snags it quickly on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield. It's Griffin. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The run inside. It's Young. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Gets rid of it.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Follows his block. It's Young. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And it's incomplete despite some serious... This offense has it with really good field position. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Rolls right. Fires on the move. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Long way to go on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Perez. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Notre Dame right back to the line. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Trying to make magic with his feet. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. On target. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to pass. Stepping to the right. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the stomping has commenced. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll run him again. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. A one-sided game like this one, and you suffer an injury, that is not ideal. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Quickly to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
Fires to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Hands it off on the counter. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. He's changing the play. Wants to go up top on second down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Off play action on first down. Going for 6. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you could run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. That drive covered 6. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody. Welcome to Blacksburg and Virginia Tech, the home of the Hokies. And don't forget, my son, it's time for Enter Sandman. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this one. Holly Rowe has the latest.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game.
They out.
Out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room and not much. The Irish offense comes out. First chance we've had to see them today. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Running inside, DeJong. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Second down, going to throw it. Working the middle, it's complete. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. Making the adjustment. Pulls and fired, complete. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. From the gun. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
finds his target. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Keeping his eyes downfield. Fires into the end zone. Right through his hands. He had it. They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young. Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Finds some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football.
Looking for running room. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Quarterback changing the play. 2nd down to the air. Still looking to his right. Throwing right. Right on the money. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. He's starting to get in touch with his inner Joe Montana as the Irish are moving the ball up top.
And I think that's always the question with the Irish every year is who's going to play quarterback. We know their brand and we know who they are, but are they going to get ballers at that position? Are they going to get a great Ian Book, a great Brady Quinn? That's the next step. And if they find that guy, Notre Dame can do everything they want to do and be great in college football.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. First quarter in the books. Let's see.
The GDK didn't move there.
First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They want to throw it. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Just keeps slinging it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Big hit, knocks the ball. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Throws it off the RPO. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Just about had the pick in the end zone. That 55-yard field goal attempt went awry. Now to make matters worse, they'll give it up 1st and 10 at the 38. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to beat the D deep. They went for it all on 1st down. Didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about. 2nd and long here. Finds his big tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got him downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Fresh center downs going to the air. Unloads in the nick of time.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. Blasted as he lets it go. Misses again. It's incomplete. Motion from the wideout. Tells the run, wants to pass. Moves to his right. And the flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. And he avoids the sack.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Fires to the right. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th. Sells the run, looking to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Good job just to get rid of that one.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just run an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Complete to the right. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
And that's how you flip the field really quickly. Go from being on your side of the field, creating the explosive play, getting some momentum for this offense, and getting towards scoring position.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. After the 7-yard completion, is now 2nd and 3. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for the offense. This time they'll throw it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Right on the... They'll send the back in motion. Play action on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Under pressure. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that ball. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
There's a good example of how pressure on the quarterback can affect his accuracy. There was no way that ball was being completed.
Looking for space. It's Young. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. Finds a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner. Got the speed, got the...
Space, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Irish. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
This is a receiver that is so good running routes. You never know which way.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Release to the back. And he gets rid of it.
I think it...
They'll try the right side. Breaks into the open. Got the 1st down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Notre Dame right back to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Changing the routes with his receiver. Fires to the big fella. Could not make his way to the corner. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he gets it away.
And that's a play on 3rd.
Set of downs going up top. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Just got rid of that one.
And this is is a big third down for this offense, but I'm really interested to see how they attack. Because this defense, you can tell, man, they're going to continue to play aggressive. Late in the football game, they want to get a stop, get the ball back to their offense. A good chess match going on.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Fresh center downs going to the air. Extending the play. Just gets rid of that one. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. The fake wants to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Staring at a third and long here in this first overtime possession. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Passing on the field goal, it would give them the lead. They'll go for it on fourth and long. Unloads to the right. We are ready to enter late. A quick pass to the left. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Back to pass on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. Drops back on first down. Throws for the tight end. Got a man in the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Big-time play there in the passing game. That's important for Notre Dame, too, as a program, because we know they've always been able to run the football.
Intercepted in the first draw.